Hello everyone, welcome back to channel Musu Gaming here, and today I'm going to actually unlock Subutai on the video. As you can see, I actually have 20 sculptures for him thanks to the leadership as well as people at 2939 that allow me to have him unlock the week of me migrating to 2939. I know that it is a lot to ask, but then again, those of you who actually helped us out really appreciate it. And I'm going to actually level him up to level 60 so I can actually show you the best talent tree that I think is actually workable for Subutai. I know that he's going to be used behind Attila, so his talent tree is not going to really matter too much. But then again, I'm going to actually do that so that in case the next rally comes in, I don't know, like a year, I'll be able to actually use him for with his preferably the best talent tree that I actually think it is. And I'm going to share my plan with him in terms of armament, in terms of equipment. I actually made some adjustments to my current best setup just so that I can use Subutai in the rally for the next upcoming KvK, although it is not complete. So let's just go ahead and first start off the video by unlocking Subutai. Alright, Subutai. Prominent commander in Genghis Khan's army. Now, I'm going to actually go ahead and get the Writers of History right now. I have prepared the flux coins for that. So I got that 10 gold heads for him. Now, I'm going to actually go ahead. Where's Subutai at? He's going to be probably at the very bottom as I just unlocked him. I'm going to actually unlock his levels up to 60. Let's see. I don't even know if I actually have enough gold stars for that, but let's see. Leveling. So I have unlocked all of his skills. Let's see. Let's just hope that we have enough for level 60 of him. Oof. I think we have enough. Let's see. Alright, moment of truth here. Oh. Do I have enough? I think I do. Alright. Alright, I have him level 60. Now, what is the best talent tree for Subutai? So now I think this is probably the best one for him. The combo. I think this is what I have for my Arthur. Is this worth it? 2% more but takes 1% more damage. Let's just actually work on things in cavalry tree first. Taking 12% less skill damage is awesome. We need that rage from cavalry tree. Oh, what did I do wrong here? Ah, okay. I think we just need this one. Do I want to actually go for this? I mean, it is a net positive, but is it better than having some more speed, have cavalry health? Not too sure. Actually, what do I have on my Arthur? I didn't actually take this one. And I took the movement speed. Probably not the best approach for a rally lead. I'm actually going to take this. I could be wrong, but then again, the 12% less skill damage is actually really crucial. I took the extra rage because rage in this game is actually overpowered. 9% more to archers is good. This is just necessary for me to actually get to this one, so it doesn't really matter. 3% health is good. Everything here is actually pretty good, up to the iron and steel, which will actually give you extra 10% chance for combo attack with a cooldown of 10 seconds, which is basically like a Liu Che expertise, but then again, just with 10-second cooldown, so you can't really massively abuse it. And then I think 4% more damage. Ooh, actually, this is just combo attack from all types, but takes 2% more. Okay, so that was a big mistake, actually. So let me just go ahead and redo that. And I'm gonna take this. Yeah, the reason why I actually reset it is because this is actually 2% more combo attack damage of all types, but takes 1% more damage. So you take all damage more, but then again, deal a little bit more combo attack damage, which is actually not ideal, I think. And this is necessary. And actually getting that 1% health is probably the best for the rally. Okay, yeah. I think this is the best that I think we have. Taking less damage as you're under 50%. To be really honest, I think as a rally lead, I don't really think you should take this. So yeah, I think having this 1% health and 3% attack is more universally better. But I could be wrong. If you don't agree with me, just feel free to comment it down below. But I think this should be a pretty good starter at least. Again, we are going to be using him behind our boy Attila here, whose talent tree is basically pretty much fixed with this one. So yeah, most likely we don't need to take a look at his talent tree until later when we have a better pairing for him. Now for his skill sets, I only have 323 gold heads, so I'm not going to be able to max him completely. I think I'll need at least the first place or a couple of second place while I actually accumulate more gold heads for me to actually use it for next KvK. So let's see how I can actually get that. I'll go ahead and talk to the kingdom leadership and see if I can actually, at least like do something like loaning, DKP or something like that needed for this. I don't really know how the kingdom's Midas governor distribution systems actually work, but I do think I have the best cavalry equipment set for the kingdom at this very moment. So let's see. Where's Martha? Yeah, this is what I have, and I'm gonna have probably some of those 5-star or iconic 5, and then the helmet worked on for iconic 4. So yeah, let's see where I can get with Subutai. But one thing that I did actually want to show off in this video is actually the armaments that I'm building out for Subutai or Atilla Subutai. Now, I understand that right now Arch is probably the better formation between the Arch and Delta. But I think in the future, Delta will become better, and obviously I think the Delta is indeed better armaments or formation for Arthur. And once we have more rally commander that basically does the combo damage, I think Delta will be performing better than Arch eventually, because of the whole butterfly effect. And then if let's say if the next rally commander or field commander that can be used with rally commander does have a mechanic that's something like what Liu Che has, which will be like 25% chance to basically trigger another auto attack, then I think it will change the game quite significantly, where it will be working in favor of the Delta formation versus Arch. But I know that right now Arch is a better formation. If we are in danger because of the fact that like us as a kingdom really needs someone who's going to have an Arch formation for, let's say, Attila and Subutai combo, I might consider changing it. But this is what I have built up. I actually changed the Hunter. I moved over the Hunter from my Wedge formation for Thrasher, which will give me 3.5% combo damage dealt, which is not a lot, but then again, here it stacks up another 7.5%, which is a lot. And given that I think Arch doesn't really want destruction here. I think this is probably one of the reasons why I actually chose combo too. This one is the one that I need to work on a little bit. I don't have combo damage, the legendary inscription on here. I was thinking about potentially moving the wedge formation one here, which is the 10% boost in skill damage dealt. But given that it's just giving you a straight up combo damage buff, maybe having 4% at 3.5% instead of 8% and having a shielded, which is a defense buff, which will give you I think about 2% all damage buff equivalent of stats. I thought it might not be a terrible idea to actually use this for now until I figure out whether or not Arch will be the future of cavalry, until I actually find out I'll find out whether that's gonna be the case or not. So I'm gonna actually swap this one out if I actually have once I actually have more transmutation stones, so that it will actually have a full cavalry set for that one. Now I currently don't have any what's this called, butterfly effect in place right now. I know that I have this one right here, which will actually give you 8% more likely to trigger effects versus the 20% of the butterfly effect. Yeah, unfortunately I'm trying to get that butterfly effect. I haven't had any lucks in terms of getting that, so unfortunately I'm actually just using this for now. But then again, once I spend enough time and spend enough money on this delta formation, I think I'll eventually have that delta formation for this one as well. So that is a goal. And I actually just got the steel skin, which is the legendary subscription for this, which is going to give you 2% damage resistance, which is good. And then it's going to also take another 7.5% additional damage if at max stack, once you're actually using enough combo damage and stuff. So yeah, that's basically what I'm building. Again, it's not complete because I haven't actually swapped this one out, but it's as complete as it can get for now. My other one, which was the wedge formation, I actually destroyed the wedge formation a little bit. If you go to my quote, well, first of all, why am I keeping the wedge formation is the reason why I'm keeping the wedge formation is, for one, I think cavalry is still, the wedge formation is still the best formation for you to use in the field. And also at the same time, if you want to garrison as a cavalry and use Eleanor Hera for your garrison, I think wedge formation is still the best formation for you to go with, because of the fact that you're going to be able to utilize the skill damage buff that wedge formation does give you. Now, the only thing that I'm actually that have changed from my old one, let me actually show you what I had before. So I had this one right here. So the only thing that I'm actually missing is some stats, because I actually downgraded a little bit in terms of the stats ones for those. I'm actually just missing the hunter from the old legendary inscription versions. You can see that I have the stats on it, but I don't have the inscription on it. So after the next KvK, actually I'll be able to almost fully restore my wedge formation in terms of armament, the special inscriptions. The only thing that I'm going to actually work on is actually swapping that all damage of 0.8% out, because that's just too little to either health or all damage if possible. But I do have legendary inscription on this one, which is actually the most important of them all. And then I still have balance rocking here, which is actually pretty good. Now, again, regardless of whether or not I'm going to lose our next KvK or not, I do have two armament shards already, the Autok shards. I don't know if it's actually shown here. Yeah, I already have two Autok testimony fragments, so if I actually have the third one after next KvK, I'll still be able to rock Hunter for this guy right here. Again, it's kind of a shame that I actually broke this one down to actually get the Delta, but I think Delta is worth it in terms of the formation that I'm using. This one's not bad. If I actually swap this one out back to the cavalry attack, I think the overall stats this one would have, it will not be too terrible as well. I might actually swap the equipment between Arthur and Huo, just because I think Huo on the field still might hit a lot better than Arthur. even if I run Arthur Philip versus Huo Joan of Arc Prime. So I'm still debating on that. I might actually just on the field just use Huo Arthur and then use the subprime Alexander Nevsky's. I do have like a usable level of armaments for him as well, so we'll see. I mean, in all honesty, I think this is still not too bad for using it in the non crazy Imperial kingdoms like 1960s and all those other people. So let's see what I have. Let's see what I end up using. I think even if I use Huo with Arthur with just Hunter missing, I think this is still quite a good armament for me to use. But that's basically my plan. I just wanted to share with you what I was working on. Again, the armaments that I was working on for Arthur and not Arthur actually, for Attila and Subutai, which I think this is gonna work. Even though I don't use Arch, I think currently, even if you use Delta formation, you're going to win against almost any garrison, is what I heard. So, as soon as I actually have my hands on fully expertise Subutai, I'll probably be able to test that for you, the viewers, in the near future. So stay tuned for that. And I hope this video was helpful for you. I hope this video was enjoyable for you, those of you who are watching it. Again, that's my plan for Subutai. I just unlocked it. I just maxed him. Let's see where this goes in terms of next KvK. I don't know if you're actually going to register for this one because we just got out of KvK. But then again, or just like wait another 2 weeks and stuff. But let's see. All right, I hope this was helpful for everyone who's watching this video. If you did, please go ahead and drop a thumbs up or subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, especially this video, because I think this video, I could use a lot of your suggestions based on what you have. Again, not building the Arch because I think Delta will eventually outperform Arch. And right now, using Delta is not too big of a problem because Arch is better, but then again, at least using Delta version of the Attila and Subutai is still beating all the other garrisons at this very moment, so I think it's still fine. But let me know down in the comment below if you guys actually disagree. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. And as always, I'll be back with another video very soon. And please stay tuned for the next live stream that I'm going to do later this week, where I'll try to actually gather enough materials for that horn that I want to give to my Huo. You can see that I'm actually missing a piece right here, although my weapon is iconic for it because I was using that for my main cavalry. But as always, I'll see you on the next video. I hope this was enjoyable, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. All right, well, see you. Bye-bye.